What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? Man, they don't like it, y'all. They don't like it. They hate it. They hate it when we call out that false Messiah. They hate it when we talk about that name JC is not the one true Messiah. He's not the anointed one. Christians hate it when we tell them that the one who they're worshiping, the one who they call Jesus, that liar, is actually Satan in disguise. They hate it. They get mad about it. They tell us that we're delusional. They tell us that we are of the devil because we're blaspheming JC. We're blaspheming that name. They say we're blaspheming when we say that the Holy Ghost is a lie, which it is. It's actually demonic. There's nothing holy about a ghost. The real is the Ruach HaKodesh, which is the set apart breath of Yahuwah, the one true Father. And who is the Messiah? The true anointed one. That is Yahusha HaMashyach, who came in his Father's name. There is only one way to the Father, and that is through Yahusha. There's only one who died and rose again and ascended to the Father. His name is Yahusha. There's only one where demons, they believe and they tremble, and his name is Yahusha. There's only one. But y'all keep calling on that false Messiah JC. And y'all keep praising that false Messiah JC. And you continue to be stuck in that delusion that JC is the chosen one. And you will see that when you face the Father Yahuwah, and he says, "Depart from me," and you are cast into outer darkness, you're cast into the lake of fire because you refuse to believe the love of the truth, that Yahusha is the only one. How can the name JC be the name of a Messiah when only the letter J is only about 500 years old? Please tell me, why is it that a doctrine was created called the ineffable name doctrine for the sole purpose of blotting out the name of the Father and the name of the Son? And the excuse was, it's too holy to even be uttered. But Yahuwah says that's his name, and that is his name forever. And his Son, who came in his name, is Yahusha, who died and was hung on a tree, not a pagan idolatrous cross, not a graven image of a cross, but he was hung on a tree. There's only one who has power, whose name has power. There is no real power in the name of JC. There is no real power. Now remember, Satan himself can do lying signs and wonders. And he said in Revelation that there is one who will come after the work of Satan to do lying signs and wonders. So, yeah, there's things that happen in the name JC. Supernatural things happen, but that don't make it real. See, so many people are stuck in this delusional cloud honoring that pagan name JC. And do you know, if you research this, the letters S-U-S, that's sus, it actually means pig. So not only is the name JC demonic, not only is he Satan in disguise, but it's also you worshiping a pig. So your Messiah, your quote-unquote chosen one, is a pig. An abominable, unclean animal. And isn't that something? But Yahusha HaMashyach, the true anointed one, that is the Malachim, the king. He is the one. He is the way, the truth, and the life. I know a lot of people don't like that. But hey, narrow is the way. But broad is the path that leads to destruction. And what's on that broad path? Who's the leader behind that broad path? None other than JC himself. That many of the world accept and follow. But only a few will open their eyes to the truth. Only a few will allow Yahuwah to show them. Only a few will accept it. Only a few. But the many, they'll find themselves in the lake of fire because they refuse to let go of that idol, that pagan false Messiah. See, let me tell you that name JC, that there's actually a demon behind that name. I don't know if I shared this testimony. Maybe I have, but let me share it again just in case. See, when I first came to Yahuwah and I denounced JC out of my life, this was in the middle of the night, around 2-something at night. And when I did that out loud, next to me appeared the biggest demon I've ever seen. Tall, kind of bulky, and he had a crown on his head. And when I denounced it and accepted Yahuwah and accepted his one true son Yahusha, that demon wanted to attack me. He was angry because he no longer had a hold on my life. He was angry because I came out of his delusion. He was angry because Yahuwah came and broke the shackles and loosed me from the grip of Satan. He was angry. See, understand, when you call on JC, it's a demon behind it. It's a demonic power behind it. So I hope that one day more people will wake up and accept the truth. Accept the fact that JC is a liar. Accept the fact that he is not the true Mashyach. Accept the fact that the one you call God or Lord, you're actually calling on Baal. See, all of that is under the branch of Satan. See how he brings so much confusion? But only one Father who reigns and sits on the throne, and his name is Yahuwah. One begotten Son who's standing next to the Father, and his name is Yahusha. One mediator between man and Yahuwah, and his name is Yahusha. One. See, demons, they don't fear that name JC, but they fear that name Yahusha. So yes, my brothers and sisters in Yahuwah, you keep testifying. You keep letting the world know You keep sounding the alarm. You keep exposing the lies about that false Messiah JC. Regardless of how mad they get. Regardless of how or what they say about you. Regardless of all the name calling. You continue to testify. You continue to speak the truth. Remember, the truth is not popular anyway. So we might as well just be a group of unpopular people. It's all right. Because what we have on our side is way more powerful than what many think they have on their side. So let's go. Let's go. Stand firm, Mashyach. Stand strong. And don't be ashamed. It's all right to be different. Don't be ashamed to call on the name of Yahuwah. Don't be ashamed. Don't be ashamed to let the people know, hey, JC ain't real. He's false. He's a liar. Don't be ashamed. Because trust me, if you be ashamed of him, he'll be ashamed of you. So be bold. Let him know who Yahusha is. Let him know who Yahuwah is. You feel me? All right, y'all. I'm going to go now. But may Yahuwah Baruch you. May he shine upon you. May he give you strength and courage and endurance. Let your faith be continually built up in Yahuwah. That you be mighty witnesses for him in this fallen world that we're living on. Be patient. He's coming back. And when he does, what's waiting for us is well worth it. Yada Yahuwah.